Yes, I will, because although the present Russian leadership has had not always a very kindly press in Britain, I will tell you this: the Russian democracy, as it now is 20 times more democratic than the British democracy has become, because we now have 90% of our laws made for us by commissars. That is the official German word for the commissioners of the European Union, whom we don't elect, can't question, can't remove and can't replace. They make 90% of the laws of Britain. But you have a Duma, you have a parliament in Russia, which makes 100% of Russia's laws. You are now a true democracy. God bless you for it. Of course I'll be talking to your delegation, because I will be talking to the delegation of a democratic administration. We no longer have one. I shall not be bothering to talk to the British delegation.
Tatar delicacies, tasty and nutritious. Tatar clothes,
dog socks,
warm and nice. Tatar massage, cooking habits, all natural and healthy. Kazan turned James Brown's head on RT.
I asked myself why I left the house. I couldn't go home.
It's a difficult issue to life, because all other Serbs in our municipality who dare to stay are or kidnapped and missing or dead.
I sometimes risk it and go on the street. My wife knows that if I don't come back, I'm dead. Do you know who lives here? Every month we give you the future. We help you understand how we'll get there and what tomorrow will bring. The best in science and technology from across Russia and around the world. Join us for a technology update on RT.
It's been a day of mourning here in Russia as the country paid its last respects to some of the victims of the deadly nightclub blaze in Perm. 113 people died and around 100 were injured in a fatal fire, which prosecutors are blaming on negligence. 4 people have been charged. The 2-week climate summit has kicked off in Copenhagen, which is being labelled by organisers as the last chance to save the planet. But critics say climate change is a long-term natural process rather than an imminent threat caused by carbon emissions. It's been claimed that Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili is abusing drugs. The allegation comes from one of his former ministers who's demanding the country's leader takes a blood test to prove he's not an addict. 3 astronauts fresh from space have been enjoying a warm welcome at the Star City Training Center near Moscow. They spent half the year in orbit conducting experiments in life science, physics and medical research, and have been celebrating their achievements with well wishes. All the stories, of course, online as well. Now, talking sports tonight. Kate's here. Hi there, Kate. Well, it took me driving into work tonight 2.5 hours to come 4 kilometres because it was the first snowfall here in Moscow, the first big snowfall of the year, and it also had an effect, all this bad traffic tonight, didn't it, on the sporting fixtures. What have you got for us?
Absolutely. Well, Dynamo Moscow were en route to the Luzhniki Stadium, going, of course, in the team bus, and the snow stopped everything.
Yep.
So they jumped off, went on the metro, and went and played their game. And we'll see how they got on.